Hopefully AI doesn't take it over. I don't think it will though.
You think? I mean, like, I'm curious. How much do you guys talk about it at work? Like, is that something?
What, AI taking over?
Because you're there in the hospital this summer.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see it being used?
Well, I don't see AI particularly being used. I do see a lot of technological advancements, like when it comes to like robotic surgery and whatnot. But people do definitely say, if go into this field or don't go into this field based off of what they think AI is going to take over in like 10, 15 years from now.
Are you worried about it?
I'm not worried about it because, like, if I end up picking a field, it'd be one that probably wouldn't get as affected by AI, where I'd have more of an impact.
Yeah, that's interesting. Have you seen robotic surgeries like?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in person. Yeah.
Okay, what's that like? That's fucking crazy.
It is really cool. You kind of like you can kind of see I don't even know. It was like there was just a lot going on, and you can like kind of like see everything going on the inside. Like you could see the doctor making the incision from like the camera, but like he was doing it with like it looked like a video game. Like he was doing it like a I don't even know how to explain it. Like it was just crazy, dude.
So the doctor's operating on a patient, but he's not physically touching
the
patient.
He was in another part of the room, like
same room though.
The patient. Yeah.
Okay. So he has like a remote controller in hand.
Yeah. Almost basically, yeah.
Okay. Because I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
I've talked to a lot of people that are like in grad school right now, or even like doctors right now, and they say like that's the biggest thing for AI right now. Is like obviously there's predicting cancer and things like that. It's getting pretty good at, and diagnosing, but. The robotic surgery one was always interesting because of all the hardware involved in that. AI is so good at like the software stuff.
Yeah, I think robotic surgery is going to pay really well in the future. So it's something I definitely want to be definitely am interested in.
Yeah. Do you think there's a point where the doctor doesn't even have to do anything? Like
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like there'd be too much liability issues. And I feel like there has to be like a patient like doctor relationship. Like I feel like if there's just a robot, then like the people, it would be a lot harder for that to just like happen in like a field. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree, and I think that the medical field is probably going to be more safe than other fields, just because I think that the medical field is such a big human component to it. Like you don't want to. Sure, I want good health, but I also want that like relationship.
Exactly.
I want to see the nurse. I want to see the doctor. I want like see someone who can like look over my life, versus like other fields. Like a lot of it can be like fully automated and no one would really notice, right? Like an app. If I'm using an app on my phone, I don't care who coded it. That part is like less human component. But I think the few fields that will stay for sure, those that have some like human interaction in it. Yeah, man. But you're doing research, so what? Do you use AI a lot for your research purposes? Like, has the way we do research changed, or?
Not as much. Like, I feel like it's pretty much been consistent, like, over the past few years. Like, there's less I mean, like, now, I just applied to this thing that actually it literally says AI and research apply. So they kind of, I don't remember the exact details, but it was, like, along the lines of, like, AI is, like, taking over, and, like, you can apply to this thing that, I don't know, they wanted us to, like, summarize papers, research papers. I don't know what it had to do with AI, but the whole point was like if you're interested in AI and research, like apply. So like it's definitely like coming up. Like,
did you apply to that or not?
I did apply. We'll see. Case Western kind of gives you like a lot of like those like random emails where it's like apply to this. So yeah.
What's Case Western like, man?
It's really nice. I mean, like the weather. I really like it. It's definitely underrated. Like overall as a school, because people don't really know what it is unless you're a pre-med student. And it also. But the only downside I would say is like it gets really really cold. Like I don't even you're from Mitchell, maybe it gets cold there, but like
you're by the lake, man. That's
we're by like Erie, so it gets really really cold over there. Yeah.
So is it all pre-med people over there?
Dude, I would say like all the people I know are pre-med. I'd say 80-90% of the kids I know there are pre-med. So that's
pretty crazy, man. I mean, there's some of these random schools that are just like all one major, and it's like so hard to think about.
Yeah, Case Western is definitely one of them.
Yeah, are you glad you went though?
I think I'm glad I made that.
You were about to go where UCSD or something.
Yeah,
right?
I was about to go to UCSD.
Yeah, it was like a last minute switch up. I remember.
Yeah, it was very last minute switch up. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad it worked out, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. What else? You just been working this summer, or did anything fun?
Working? Or? No, just I went to Europe. I went to like London, Italy. Yeah, London, Italy, and then 2 weeks ago I went to California. So.
Okay, nice. Was it your first time in like the London?
It was my first time in London, second time in Italy, but first time in Venice, and the Amalfi Coast.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about Amalfi. Yeah. Amalfi's so cool. It's so like the roads are so narrow. It's insane.
It's really expensive. The Ubers, like I guess because it's so like it's such a touristy area. The Ubers from like for 2 miles are like 150 euros.
That's
like,
so crazy.
Yeah, I think it's euros, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I know, dude, because we went in the off season and it was still packed, but none of the restaurants were open because, like, I'm pretty sure in Italy, they close down like all the restaurants when it's not like tourist season, at least in some of those popular areas like Amalfi and stuff. So there was like one restaurant open in the entirety of Positano. That was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man. Any plans for the school year? Anything new this year?
No. Just kind of gonna grind. Like, I'm trying to figure out what my schedule's gonna look like. Obviously, I know my classes, but as a pre-med student, you have to not only be doing your classes, you have to figure out your volunteer hours, figure out your research hours, figure out everything. So I'm trying to like line that up right now before I get there. I need to find like a research lab and like it's the whole thing. But yeah, so I'm trying to like figure all that out right now. But like otherwise, pretty like invested in the Bhangra team right now. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. I really want to compete. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, because you took quite a while off of dancing for a while too, right?
Yeah, it took a long we used to dance together.
Yeah, I know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that about me, but that was like way back, like third grade, I think, when I left.
Yeah, Shari used to dance.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's funny because I go to the Hillsborough gym now, and I just keep running into people from like from rhythmic arts.
Oh, okay.
Because I ran into like a lot of guys we used to know back in the day. It's so really funny. Like I'll recognize their face, but their look so different. It's like, is that him?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, man. So what's the team like? You guys like actually compete and stuff?
Yeah, we compete, and I think our team's gonna be pretty good this year, relatively. Like, because I think I don't know. I have like faith in our team this year because we still have really good people from last year. Some people left, but like, and I feel like a lot of the freshmen from last year are invested into the team, so it actually might end up. We actually might end up doing really well this year. Okay,
that's good, man. How'd you guys do last year? Was it not good?
It was all right. I mean, we definitely like won. Like I think second or third place at a competition and like whatever, but like I think but we did go to this one like really well-known competition in OSU, and we actually placed 5th out of 8 there, which for us was like insane. So hopefully we can go there again and kind of like show them like who we are again. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
hopefully we can do that. That'd be kind of sick if we got to do that again.
What's the role in it? Are you just like one of the dancers, or do you help out with?
No, I wasn't. That's my goal, to be one of the dancers, because it's like.
You weren't last year?
No, I was a dancer, but like I wasn't like one of the like main like top. Like it's like starting and bench. Like
not competition, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. No, but like how it works is like if like there's 10 people dancing, if there's 2 other people who are at the same level as those 10 people, then there'll be 12 people dancing. Like you have to match.
How do you guys measure that? Do you have like a coach?
Our captains will kind of just like kind of just judge us. They'll like make us like do a dance, and then they'll like record us or whatever. Then they'll like go through everyone. If everyone, whoever made the threshold, they'll let them compete, or they'll like be like, oh, you'll like be on the sideline this year, like, and you can just like you can maybe hop in like in the next.
That was your last year?
No, I was like even lower than that. Like most people are like actually lower than that. Like our team was 30 people, 15 to 20 people are just like not dancing. They're helping out on the sides, and like as freshmen we didn't really do much, but like we just kind of like. We did little gigs, like we kind of dance like for people like for like events and stuff. Like I was part of that, where we like dance for like events like around Cleveland and stuff, like for people who like paid us. Like that was like my kind of role. Like I was a dancer, but not like the main dancer. And then this year I'm like the fundraiser chair. I'm a co-fundraiser chair.
You're what?
A co-fundraiser chair. So like kind of help fundraise for the team. Yeah, because the team's like low on funds. And funds are really important because we have to travel like
I can imagine
from city to city, so we need, and like being in the hotels and all that, like it adds up, so you need the money to like fund that. So and joining the competitions and the audition videos, all that costs a lot of money. So
I can imagine, dude.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting, like, I guess you could say sport to participate in.
It's like actually kind of like a sport.
Yeah. I mean, the way you're describing it's like, like any other sport. Cause I guess there's so much that goes into it.
It's really competitive too.
Yeah.
I feel like DDN, I don't know if you know what DDN is, but that's definitely more competitive.
What is that?
So there's Bhangra, there's Ross, and then there's DDN, which is just like fusion. It's basically what we did at Rhythmic Arts. It's like like any type of like Bollywood or hip hop dance. Like, and you should watch some videos. They're like insane. Like they at the end they all compete at this competition called Legends, like the Legends competition.
Is that national or?
It's national, and it's like insane. Like a lot of people will watch this competition. Like And like some like Rutgers is really good at like at DDN or whatever.
I keep hearing about them. I think they always mention them at like Janie's thing. Someone's always going to Rutgers dancing there.
Rutgers, I think it's Rutgers Suppa. They're like really good. But like the whole point is like DDN's like the main thing. Like that's really competitive. Bhangra and Ross are like more low key in terms of competitiveness, only because it's like not as well known. But I guess Bhangra's different. Like Bhangra, like it's more. There's a lot of private teams in Bhangra, and like 30-year-olds can be competing with like a bunch of college kids. Fuck. It's like so weird. And these 30-year-olds are good because they're like experienced.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, there's like a whole big world of just like dancing.
Yeah, exactly. And in most competitions, like we host one in Cleveland, and like that one is like a fusion and Bhangra comp. Most of the comps will have like two of those like fields, like whether it's Bhangra and Ross or fusion and Bhangra or fusion and Ross. They'll have like something like that. They typically won't have all three like at one competition because you have to. That's a lot of dances to like kind of run through, and then it'll be like the dances will go through like 10 or 11 o'clock, and then there'll be no time for the after party, and like that's also a big thing. Like the after parties, like the first one.
Are they hosted by the competition?
Yeah, it's hosted by the competition, but I think. Dude, those after parties are so huge. The one at OSU, I swear, had like 1,000 people in it.
All brown people.
It was all brown people, but
that's crazy.
It was insane, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, so with your club, do you only do Bhangra, or do you like hop around between like all three competitions, or you guys only focus on the
So I'm on the Bhangra team, so we only do Bhangra. But like at our school, we also have a Ross team and a Kismet. Like it's called Case Kismet, but they're the fusion team. They're the fusion team. So we have all three teams, but you can only like if you're on the Bhangra team, you only do Bhangra. If you're on the fusion team, you only do fusion.
I'm sure the time commitment.
Yeah, there's a crazy time commitment for our fusion team at Case because they're actually really good, relatively. So like they have like a crazy time commitment. But like what we've seen like this year, at the crazy competition we went to, like we actually had fusion dancers dance for us because we wanted to do well. So two of the best fusion dancers danced for us. Like the best fusion dancer that they had actually danced for like our Bhangra team. So, and this one dancer, like he's danced for like the top teams. Like he like hops around. Like sometimes like some people will be like, oh, can you dance for our team? Like people do that. Like if you're a really good dancer and then some team like needs really good dancers for their set, they want to do well at the competition, they can bring people from wherever, even if they're a college or a private team.
So you don't have to be affiliated with.
You don't actually have to be affiliated. Ooh. No, yeah. There's like some like weird like lining around it. You can just like dance.
Yeah.
As long as you like figure out the choreo and everything, like you can just dance for them. Like
interesting, man.
Yeah.
Because it's still a lot of work to get. Like you can't just like, it's not like basketball where you just come and you start playing, and you know like, you have to kind of get assimilated with the whole team. So it's still like a hard component to just add in.
It's definitely not easy, but it's something you could do.
Is there a reason you chose Bhangra? Not the
as a kid, I just really liked Bhangra. My Bhangra team at Case Western, I figured that there was the least at the time. I felt like that was like it was like the most chill. They were like, if you guys have work, like you don't have to like, you can just tell us and we'll excuse you from practice. And I felt like that was a really chill vibe, so I joined it. And I also really liked Bhangra as a kid, so I was like, and I remember in my college essays, I was like, I want to join. I want to go to the school because your Bhangra team's really good. Like I would always say that. I looked at my essays. I didn't even realize I said that until after I was on the team, like 5-6 months in the team. I looked back at my essays and I realized I had said Bhangra team in like all of those essays.
You're the only person who followed through with their essays.
I didn't even realize. I actually totally forgot. Like I was looking like goofing around at those essays. Like, so
yeah, who knows? It all worked out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Do you have any plans to do any of those kind of fusion things? Because those sound really cool in the future.
Fusion dance, dude.
Or do you want to just lock in for Bhangra?
Dude, a lot of people are like, because those fusion dances are really nice, and a lot of those like dances will trend on TikTok. And people will do them like segments of people's like dances. It definitely is really like fun. I mean, if I end up like the thing is, if I end up getting really good at Bhangra, then like how I could like kind of implement myself in the fusion would be like, I could dance like the Bhangra segment for like a fusion dance. Like there's like Bhangra segments in fusion dances. Yeah. So you'd be like, oh, and I'd be like, oh, can I can dance in your Bhangra segment, like, and then they would probably like, if I was really good, they'd appreciate it, and then because their Bhangra set would actually look a lot better with highly like skilled Bhangra like dancers. So
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to kind of bring people together with their skill sets.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a difficult one, I feel like, on the competition side because it's so subjective.
Yeah, it is really subjective. Like they have like judges, but those judges like, dude, there's like a whole circuit. Like there's like a whole thing on Instagram, and like some people get like pissed at the judges, and it's like the whole thing.
Yeah, did anything like that ever happen to you guys? Or
oh yeah, and our team got kicked out of UIUC, but that wasn't like a judge thing. There was like a lot of things.
Who goes to UIUC? Someone in your group.
Yeah, Anaya.
Oh, Anaya.
Yeah, she goes to UIUC.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Cool, man. Do you guys ever compete in Michigan?
I don't know, dude. Michigan's teams are insane.
Really?
MSU's, they're insane. The Fusion team and the Bhangra team are both insane. They were both competing at the really big competition I was talking
Legends
about.
one?
No, not the Legends one. One of the first competition in January. It's at OSU, and they both like won first that day. Like,
Michigan and
the
Michigan
MSU.
State?
Both MSUs,
Oh,
like the
MSU.
Bhangra team and the Fusion team.
Oh,
MSU
okay.
Bhangra, MSU Fusion. Like they both got in together and they both won together. I'm pretty sure first both. Yeah.
I didn't realize Michigan State was that good.
Oh, they're insane. Like they're really good.
Yeah. Do they have that many Indians over there?
I guess so. Like, dude, search it up. Like Spartan Virasat, their set was insane.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check that out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so is there like a system that you guys use for judging, or is just like judge wakes up, he's like, yeah, I like that. Like, how does that whole process work?
There's like a lot of like, it's like a whole paper like point system. I think I don't really know. I'm not 100% familiar with that, but like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool, man. So what are your plans to rise in the ranks this year?
I've just been dancing low key. Like I've just been like kind of at home. Like if I see a TikTok, I'll try like doing it. Like I actually just posted one like yesterday on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me that video, I think, with like some of your.
Me and Arnav. Yeah, we did. One. Yeah. No, but I posted one on my own yesterday. It was so blurry, but I posted it and it was like, cause I'm trying to like get like better, and I'm trying to like, if I post something, then like I kind of like I have an obligation to post again because I want to like improve from that last post. So I just started because I just had the courage to like post once, and now probably
On TikTok?
posting. Yeah.
I remember like 2 years ago you were talking about like you just started TikTok, and do you remember that?
I think so. Like I think I was gonna like try to influence on TikTok and stuff. It's been a whole thing. I it's still one of my goals, but like we'll see. Eventually, I'll like actually start doing that, like in terms of like fitness and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like I think that's the day when the Delaware Water Gap.
Yeah, the hike. Yeah.
You were telling me like you just started TikTok and you already got like a couple thousand views or something, and I couldn't even remember like what you were posting back then.
Oh yeah, no, I have like 2 viral TikToks because one of them was like a reverse weight loss journey. It was like obviously a joke, and the other one was like some absolute joke about like some, I don't even know, some royal family thing. I don't even know. It's crazy. Yeah.
So you ditched that one. So you're not trying to grow this one. You're just kind of posting it.
I'm just posting a marker for myself, like for like my friends to see and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like my team, I want them to see, and then because
That's cool.
that way they'll like kind of know like that I'm like interested in like dancing. You know.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. I didn't realize it was such a big part of your life because I think we talked about it once or twice, but
Yeah, no, I actually love dancing, so it's I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Like,
Yeah.
also like I can't like I'm just imagining myself like dancing at like events and stuff, and it's just gonna be really fun. So
What do you love about it?
I don't know. It's just like I feel like as a kid I just like never got like to, it's one of those things where I never got the chance to like show like my full potential. That's like a lot of like there's like a lot of that in me, like in terms of like everything in life. I've never got to show my true potential, and it's just like I love, and dancing is just so like I guess therapeutic in that way too. So.
Tell me more. Like, what do you mean showing your full potential?
I don't know. I was obviously like a bigger kid growing up, so like never got to like be a really good dancer, be really athletic, be whatever. Like so like as I like kind of grew, like worked out and like kind of figured everything out. Like I'm kind of like I guess proving to myself more than anyone that like I can actually do things that I never thought I was gonna be able to do. So
that's cool, man. Cause I remember like your journey was pretty impressive. I remember like I think we stopped talking for a year or two, like first couple years of high school, and then I saw you, I'm like, holy shit, you look so good, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, we used to dance together when we were young, and you probably always had that in the back of your head.
Oh,
like,
of course, yeah.
You know, fuck, I want to be back in shape. I want to be able to do these things.
Not back in shape. I want to be in shape.
Yeah, in shape.
I was never in shape.
Yeah, you want to get in shape and do all these things, and now you finally have the chance to do them, man.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, thanks.
So what was that process like? I feel like we never talked about it in full detail, but
it was just like I don't know, it was just I was kind of like done, and COVID happened, and then I think the main thing that kind of like influenced me to like take that journey was tennis, because I started playing tennis my freshman year of high school, and I was still really like I guess chubbier, and I figured that when I was playing tennis, like I was on the JV team, which was kind of impressive for me because I was like a morbidly obese guy, so being on the JV team, beating all my friends, I was kind of like impressed with that whole thing. So so then I was like, okay, if I end up like losing the weight or whatever, like how will this look on me? Like, will I get really good at tennis? And then I was like, who knows? Like I can only try. So then I started losing weight, and then I started playing tennis with my best friend. Like he moved to Florida, but I started playing with him a lot. And then I started seeing like I got a lot better at tennis. I was like running like every day on the treadmill. I was such a weird guy for that. I was running on the treadmill every day. And then I just.
What's wrong with the treadmill? What's wrong with the treadmill?
Dude, the treadmill, like a lot of people hate on it because you're just staring at a wall.
Yeah.
For like, and that's what I would be doing. I'd be staring at a wall. The music would be driving the runs. Like, I would just like it was heavy thoughts. Like I was just like thinking throughout the entire run. Like nothing else was driving the run. Like it was just thoughts about like what I was gonna look like in the future. And then kind of it was like a bunch of that every day. Kind of took a rest day on Sunday, but otherwise it was running every single day. Like 5-6 miles is basically the same thing every day. So it was pretty easy to keep consistent. And then a lot of people were like, damn, you lost weight. Like after I lost 10 pounds, 15 pounds, they were like, after you lost 10, 15 pounds, no one really realized. Like my mom was like, Sunay, you lost weight. And I was like, yeah, I know, but like no one else has said anything. And then you lose 20, 30, like Sunay, you lost weight. Sunay, you lost weight again. I was like, oh shit, like, okay, this is working. Like, cause like, obviously you see a number on the scale, but if people say it, that means you actually look different. Like you look more fit. So then I was like, okay, and then this is really working. And then kind of just like followed through, let it kind of like kept being consistent in the gym. And then, yeah. And then I started lifting like 2 years ago, kind of been on that grind now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man. I mean, running. So what do you think were the things that helped you the most? Because I feel like there's so many misconceptions about people who are trying to cut and like what's the best way to do it. Like for you, was it mainly the running that helped, or was it like diet?
It was definitely the running, because I feel like, I mean, diet's one thing. Like I definitely did cut out, like I had not food. I never cut out food groups because that's like, I feel like that's idiotic, but I cut out rice because that's a main thing in Indian diet. So I'd only eat rotis, but I wouldn't like eat like no rotis. I'd eat like one or two. And then I feel like our diet back then, like as in our household, was more vegetarian. So it was probably easier to cut because vegetarian households have like less, like I feel like less protein. It's just way easier to cut. And when there's Indian food, for me, it was just easier to cut. But I think running was definitely like more influential on my cut or whatever, losing the weight, because I would just like not have to stress about like the food. A lot of these people will be like stressing about, I need to eat this many calories per day. I didn't calorie count like at all. What people would probably think of me as like insane, but like I lost like however many pounds, like 80 pounds, 90 pounds without calorie counting it.
You lost 90 pounds?
At one point, yeah. At one point. I'm definitely a little up, so now it'd probably be like 70.
That's crazy. 70
something, but 90, wow. I've lost 90 pounds. And it feels, if you counted the amount of fat I lost, it probably, like, it'd be like around 80.
I mean, I low-key forgot, like, how much you weighed until, like, I saw the photo you showed me, like, on your Instagram. It's crazy.
But I don't even think you saw me at 260. You probably saw me at, like, 220 or 2...
Maybe, yeah.
230, and then I ended up gaining a lot, like, in high school, too.
Yeah.
So I definitely got, like, a little chubbier, too, and then I had to lose all of that weight again. Okay. So, yeah.
Interesting, man. That's great, man. So mainly running for you.
Oh, yeah, mainly running. And, like, now, like, I'm trying to, like, figure out how to, like, kind of find a balance, because, like, you know, like, there's, like, a thing, like, when you've been really fat, like, your fat cells are still there, so trying to, like, control, like, that, keeping that weight down is actually really tough, like, believe it or not, so
if, like, for a second you stop thinking about it, it can, like, spike up?
I feel like, so, or not, it's, like, I feel like it's less of that and more of, like, if I get stressed for a week, like, insanely stressed, like, being a pre-med student, stress is gonna hit me. If I'm stressed for, like, a solid week, my weight will jump, like, 2-3 pounds, like, easily.
Because you eat more?
Yeah, subconsciously. Sometimes I don't even realize, and there's, like, food in my mouth, and I was like, wait, what? Like, those are just habits that have stuck with me that are just really hard to, like, break off. Yeah.
Do you think there was a reason you started off in such a bad shape? Like, was there something wrong you were doing when you're younger, or do you think this is kind of random chance?
Growing up, bro, like people around you, if they're like your grandma's like feeding you a lot, and like you're like, oh my god, food is so good, like, yeah, and there's like your brain just craves that like feeling of like eating, and your brain just, it's like it's almost like a food addiction kind of thing. Yeah, like,
and I guess different people have different propensities for it just based on like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That's so interesting, man. But yeah, you've come a long way, and it's funny because like I feel like this is probably like my longest living friendship if I think about it, because like I mean we had a lot of friends like when we were younger, but like some of them not as close to now. We gained more friends along the way, but like I feel like this is the longest living relationship we still got.
Yeah, so. we're definitely solid in kindergarten. I remember that. We like had playdates in kindergarten.
Yeah, mad early. I remember like Junior Olympics you come after and stuff.
Oh,
there's like a few memories stuck in my head.
I remember playing video games in your basement, your other house, that like townhouse thing.
Yeah,
really close to serial prep. So
yeah, that was a cool spot.
And I remember playing video games. You know what you introduced me to?
What?
Dude, you're gonna remember the name. It was like you put figures on a plate. Or like it's like a circular table. You put the figure on, then you play that character.
Oh, Skylanders.
Yes,
dude. I played that way too much.
I was not going to get that. I was not going to get that name. But yeah, you introduced me to that game, and then I ended up getting it. It was such a cool game because you could like You could also like switch the character up. Like you could use like someone else's bottom and someone else's.
It's
top.
very unique.
Yeah, it was like insane.
You can like mix and match. And you're always trying to go buy more of them, so it works for them too.
Yeah,
but I had a lot of fun playing that game, man.
Yeah, that game was like low-key cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That game should have been way more popular. And then like Fortnite ruined everything. Fortnite ruined every other game. Like
yeah. I remember COVID.
I actually think Fortnite ruined the video game industry for a lot of.
Why is that?
I feel like it ruined it because like, dude, well, at least for a lot of other video game developers, because like it, like demolished the industry for super long time. That's all I was playing, and most of my friends were playing for like years, from like sophomore.
They still
year.
play it.
Yeah, people still like the younger kids still.
They'll
play
throw
it.
like the old map or something in.
Yeah. I know. I know people that still play it. Like I saw my friend's older brother who graduated college this year play it. So people are still playing it, but obviously there's other games out there that are definitely like doing their own thing. But
yeah,
I think Fortnite definitely did a lot. Like they did really well. So.
I mean, I feel like they did something that no one's ever done before. Like no one has made such a popular game that has been so widely adopted.
Their thing was that you could play it on the phone. You could. I was a mobile game. I was an iPad claw player.
For how many years?
For like a year or two, and then I got an Xbox, and then I started. But I was really good at like shooting with all my iPads. They're like, Sunay, you're insane. But I think the iPad had like some auto shoot thing. It was like low-key cheating, but they had it on the phone, iPad, computer. You could play on any device. Like there was not a single device you couldn't play.
Nintendo
Fortnite
Switch,
on. Nintendo
PS4.
Switch, PS4, Xbox. There wasn't a device you couldn't play. That was one of their things too. Like, and you could cross play too.
Yeah.
You could play with anyone, any of your friends. Like my friend Lucas had a Switch. The twins had a PS4. I had an Xbox. My other friend had a PS5.
We all playing together.
We were all playing together. One person played on a PC. Like a person from every platform played like at the same time. Someone would play on mobile. Like that's how it worked. So.
Yeah, that was a huge selling point. And another thing they did so well is they're always adding new shit. And there's always like an event happening. And
yeah, but that also kind of did them a little dirty too, because some people like didn't like changes to the game.
Yeah, I mean it's always tough, but I feel like if there's a Travis Scott event happening, like everyone's.
I was there. I mean? Like, I was there.
I think I was there too.
I was there at the Travis Scott event. That was huge.
Like they put so much work into like making like it almost feel like it's life. Like we're kind of like going through a timeline and we're going through a story. Like it's not like they took such a simple idea that people have done before, like a battle royale, but in addition to that, they made it like cartoonish, which no one's done before. But they made it like such a storyline where like you're almost invested in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they put it on every device, and everyone's talking about it, and it's almost like what's gonna happen. You're like anticipating, and you're trying to reason like what's the next thing they're gonna do. So
yeah,
I mean, definitely like one thing I learned from them is like even if you're making something like even if it's not a video game, but the idea of keeping people on their toes of like what's happening next and events. I feel like even if you're starting a business or something, I feel like that's like a gamification thing that people can tap into. To like,
it's definitely a good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know how we got to Fortnite. What were we talking about before?
I don't even know.
Weight loss.
Yeah, we were talking about weight loss.
I remember I had a question about your weight loss that it slipped my mind, but
all good.
So yeah, I think running 5 to 6 miles a day is pretty crazy. And so did you start like day one on running 5 to 6 miles, or like how long did it take you to get there? Or?
Wait, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like low key. Well, it wasn't like, dude, as a morbidly obese man, you can't run 5-6 miles
yeah, it's crazy. I can't even run 5-6 miles straight.
What I did the first day, if I'm not mistaken, I remember one of my uncles being like, Sunay, you should do this thing, what I do. He's like, he walked for 2 minutes and he ran for a minute. He sprinted. And then, so then I was like, okay, might as well try it. Like, and at this point, I think I had lost like a good 5 to 10 pounds, because I was like going to the gym like kind of intermittently. And I was just like, if you go to, when you're that like big and you just go to the gym once or twice like a week, you're still gonna see some sort of progress. So that's what I was seeing. I had lost like 10 pounds at this point. I was like, okay, I need to actually try something that I can actually like stick to. So then I did that. I walked at like for the first 5 minutes at like 3 miles an hour, and then I ran at 8 miles an hour for a minute. And that doesn't sound that crazy. Like now, like I've run like half marathons at like 8.8 miles an hour, but at 8 miles an hour at that like weight that was insane. It was super hard. Like my heart rate would get to like 190 like for that minute, and then I'd walk for another 2 minutes, and then so I think the first day or two I'd get to like 4-5 miles, and then eventually like it would low-key slowly chip up. As soon as I'd get a little faster, I'd amp up the speed. It would be like 8.2 or 8.3, or the walking speed would change. I would change the walking speed to like 3.5. Eventually.
So you would, even at this point, you're still doing 1 minute sprints, or you're increasing the sprint
right now?
Like when you were?
When I was, so eventually, when I got like more like athletic in terms of like that whole treadmill thing, I would do 3 miles per hour per minute, then I do like 8 miles per hour per minute. And then eventually I got to 4 miles an hour a minute, 8 miles an hour a minute. Like no, there wasn't 2 minutes for walking. There was a minute walking, a minute running. And then the minute I have running, I put some insane song that I knew I was going to be able to like continue the like run at. And then eventually like the 4 miles an hour was a good walking pace. Like I needed to keep that walking pace because you can't, if you do 5, then it's like basically kind of running. So the 4 was the fastest I could do while keeping the walk. And then I slowly increased the running. So I did 4:10, 4:10, 4:10. And then because when you lose more weight, you need to like actually like kind of like get yourself to push yourself even harder. And I didn't realize it, but I was doing an insane workout. Like I was burning 1,000 calories an hour. Like wow. It was like, and I would only work out for an hour, but I was burning 1,000 calories doing that. Like,
that's wild.
It was insane. Like I was so determined. Like sometimes I'd bring my friends with me. It was like 2 treadmills in like the old community we used to live in, and like they're like, "What are you doing? Like this is crazy." And I was just so determined. And
so for the full hour, you do that 1 minute walk, 1 minute sprint.
Yeah, 4:10. I think I maxed out at 4:10, and then eventually I joined cross country later that year, and I had already lost the 90 pounds at that point.
Okay.
So then that was just like maintaining it ever since. And then obviously like with like, I don't know, habits changed and all that and like lifting and stuff, definitely weight's definitely gone up. I've never gone back to 250. Yeah. The weight's definitely gone up and down before since then. So.
Wow, dude. So that's like the hack you kind of use that you'd recommend to people that, you know, don't just start. Something people can use if they're struggling to run at first is like try this like 1 minute walk, 1 minute run.
Yeah, if you want to get into running specific, I would recommend lifting. That's one regret I had. Like, I should have started lifting because I had to take so much time. Like I was like skinny fat for a very long time. Like right now I'd say I look like a guy who just bulked. Like that's what I think I look like right now, which is like not the worst because I just need to like cut and I think I'd look pretty good, but it's definitely like tough. Like you should actually, I'd recommend lifting and running like half and half, because if you just run then you'd get pretty like you won't look as good as you think you would. Like you'd get pretty disappointed. Like you'd have that like body dysmorphia feeling of like, why are my arms so small? Why are my legs so small? Why do I still like look kind of fat? Even though you're not. You're like a healthy weight. You just don't have like
the muscle
on
you.
Yeah,
like what are you gonna look like?
Exactly.
Skinny or fat or in between? Like,
yeah, it's definitely like I would recommend lifting to keep, because when you're like bigger, you do have a lot of muscle technically, because like you're moving around, you're moving a lot of weight, so you still have a good muscle foundation relatively. So I would say if you lift, even to maintain that muscle, and you lose a little bit of weight, you'll still have a decent enough foundation that when you keep lifting, you'll get there a lot quicker.
Okay, cool, man. It's funny because I feel like people talk about cardio and the importance of cardio and lifting when cutting, but I feel like everyone's always obsessing over diet, and that's everyone's like big talking point. Yeah. And you know, obviously for you, maybe it just happened to be by chance that the diet you're eating was supporting the goals.
Yeah, I think no, the diet was definitely supporting. I mean, I wasn't like drinking Cokes. Like I stopped. I haven't actually.
You used to drink a lot.
I used to drink a lot of Coke, like maybe 2-3 times a week. I'd have ice cream, like maybe not 2-3 times a week, but I think I was snacking a lot. I think my main habit was snacking. Like even at Cedar Hill Prep, I'd come back home. I wouldn't do homework. Like I was a big procrastinator. I would eat like a bowl or 2 of cereal, which could be like, and those are like really full bowls of cereal. And then I'd have dinner 2-3 hours later. That was like a main thing. That was probably contributing so
every day you do that?
Yeah, it's because my grandma's home. She was like, Sunay, you should eat. I was like, I don't mind eating. If I didn't do that, I could have probably been lighter going into high school, like probably like 40 pounds less. I could have been chubby. I was never going to not be chubby, because like growing up, if you never change your habits, you're still going to be chubby. I was still going to be chubby, but I could have been less chubby with those habits like that I definitely had. And I would procrastinate. Like I definitely had a lot of like, I don't know, it's definitely all correlated. Like I would procrastinate my work. I'd have this like I wanted like the reward like as soon as possible. I definitely see myself like have that a lot, like kind of like striving to get a reward really quickly, instead of like that delayed gratification. Like I it's definitely like in my head, like
it's hard to break that, man.
Fuck. It's super hard to break that. Yeah.
God. So with all that in mind, the day you decide, the day you start running and everything, like was it easy to quit Coke and cereal and stuff? Because it's like a routine at this point for years.
Like no, it definitely wasn't. Like, but as soon as I saw myself lose 20 pounds, or like at least 15 or 20, I was like, all right, it's over. Like I see progress, it's done. Like I used to take photos on my Snapchat hidden every time I saw a weight drop, and I just continue. And then like I started feeling happier. I was like, this is I'm never going back.
Wow.
I've not gone back.
So it was the early motivation that kind of helped?
Yeah, motivation. But I realized motivation can't really take you that. When you're like technically 4 years deep. Well, because I technically started my journey in 21, right? And when you're 4 years deep, there's like no motivation anymore. Like since you made a lot of progress, you're like, oh, I don't need to do anything anymore. But you need like that discipline. The discipline you still need. Like I've realized that, like in terms of like lifting and stuff, like especially when you've lifted a lot, you've ran a lot, like, and like you've come a long way, like motivations just like won't take you any like that far after a while. Because like I feel like after I've seen a lot of progress, like if you lose 80 pounds, like you can't be that motivated because you've done so much. Like this is my head. Like I've done so much, like relatively, that I can't like if I do much, like I won't be doing much more if I lose 10 more pounds or 15 more pounds, even though even though it would actually look a lot better on me. It's just like really hard to like break that too.
Yeah, the computer's still going, right?
Yeah, still going.
Yeah, dude. So what was that process like? How long did it take you to quit the unhealthy habits, like the eating junk? Like how many months did it take of like trying, failing until you're like, okay, now I eat this like pretty minimally?
I mean, my dad, like starting middle school, starting elementary school, my dad would be like, okay, Sunay, this summer we should lose weight. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I really want to look like, I don't know, some of those kids at like CHP who are like really athletic, like you know their names. Like I would be like, I want to look like them, like they're like really athletic. I would be like, this summer is it. So, but I would never actually do anything. I would play outside all the time though. Like I think every summer I ended up being a little leaner without even realizing it. Because every summer I actually never put on any weight. And as a growing child, if you don't put on weight, then you're technically getting leaner because you're still growing. You're getting taller. So I would probably get leaner that the summer because I was never putting on any weight. But then the wintertime would come, always put on weight. Even till now, if wintertime comes, I do put on weight. Like I was like really healthy like this past semester in college, and then wintertime came and I gained the weight.
Is it because you're not outside as much?
Probably, and like I think I get seasonal depression. Like I need to like see what like how the whole diagnosis process works, but I definitely feel like I'd have something along the lines of that. But
how bad is it?
Oh, pretty bad. That's why I don't like the weather in Cleveland at all. Yeah, like I'm bringing a car now, so it might be a little easier. Like I might not have to like be exposed to like the immense cold like all the time. I actually think that will be a lot better for me. Like I don't actually have to go outside in the cold. I mean, that itself is depressing that you can't go outside. Like that whole factor is one of the worst.
You need to be outside, man, to be happy. I feel like it's tough.
Yeah.
So I'm curious because I've heard a lot of people say that, like seasonal depression. So is it? I'm sure it's a spectrum. So for some people it's worse than others. But like, what is like the main like what sucks about it? Is it that you don't feel motivated to do things, or what is?
It's like something I can't put a name on. Like I just like my whole self-esteem is down. My energy is down. My like desire to do work is down. Like I don't even like a bunch of negative thoughts, and it's just like I feel like it's also like hereditary, like in terms of like those like sad and like depressive thoughts. Like those are definitely like I have definitely like a family history of that, so it could be like related to that. So
I wonder if it's also connected to like you seeing patterns in yourself in the past, like when you were younger, that the winter time is when I put on weight, and it's like
could
connected
be
to
every winter since I've lost the weight, I've still put on a little bit of weight almost every winter.
So it could be a lot of things together. It's be interesting to like look into more.
If I don't gain weight this winter, that'd be like a record for me.
What do you think you have to do for that to happen?
Not stress too much, but that's super hard as a pre-med student. I'm not gonna lie. So.
How have you coped with the stress before?
Before it'd be working out. Working out was really good, but then sometimes in the winter, like working out is really tough, especially being a pre-med student, finding the time. That's what I struggled with last year, and I'm trying to like fight off all the weight that I kind of put on. It's been a whole thing. But
do you think dancing helps?
Dancing definitely helps, and the reason I got frustrated because I wasn't good enough the first semester of college, and if I was good enough that first semester, then I would have competed, and I would have not had any seasonal depression because I would have had like some purpose, and also like I would have had activity, and like I wouldn't have had to stress about the food I was eating. I was like nothing would have been a problem. Like
because you're probably burning a shit ton just dancing in a hot room.
Like, if you dance for that long, you definitely burn as much as I do like on a normal run. So
yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. So hopefully this is the year, man.
Yeah,
the end of seasonal depression.
That's people like that. I'm so glad you reminded me of that because there was a reason why I really wanted to dance. That's low key the main reason. I want to get rid of that like seasonal depression, like because like I get like a sense of joy out of that, and I know it will like because that's you compete second semester, and that's when all of the cold weather comes in. So I know damn well if I'm like dancing, like I won't have to worry about that much. I have like a community to go back to like every day they dance. Like if you're competing like the spring semester, they dance every night for 2-3 hours. Yeah, it's a toll on the body, but it's something I can look forward to at the end of the day every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I like being really active ever since like being like a lazy kid.
Yeah, I can
like
tell.
Now I like being really active. So
Yeah, dude. Well, hopefully this is the first year where we flip the script.
Yeah, hopefully.
First year it's over, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember now why I brought up like our childhood, because I think when we were younger, we started off like in the complete opposite extreme.
Yeah.
And the last like 15 years have been like slowly moving toward like the median, where like I started off at like 95, 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You started off at like 250, and now we're both kind of like, you know, I started super skinny. I'm starting to put muscle on. You started off like super fat, and now you're starting to get like leaner and looking better.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why like also this friendship has like stayed the same way as it has been over a long time, because we both kind of started somewhere and we both made like a lot of progress to where we want to be. So
yeah, exactly.
It's cool to look back and reflect on it.
Yeah,
exactly. I think we forget about a lot of these things half the time. And
right. Yeah.
You know, it's cool to look back.
It's definitely really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because you
come 95, 100 is crazy. Like, you know, I was like 95, 100 in like third grade.
Yeah.
That's like crazy to think about.
Yeah, man. And 250 is crazy to think. I'll probably never hit that.
No, please don't. That's probably won't look good on you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So you're what? Like, how much are you right now?
190 something.
Okay.
Like 193.
How much do you think I am right now?
150.
135.
Really?
My peak was 140. So I mean
shit.
I mean I'll take it. It's 40 pounds of muscle, but
yeah.
I'm kind of cutting right now. So
why? You want to get leaner?
See, like I used to, since I've been so skinny my whole life, my mindset for the last 5-6 years of like I've been lifting for like 5 years now. My mindset has just been bulk. That's it, right? Because I don't want to be skinny. I want to be as big as possible, big as possible, big as possible. But at a certain point, I'm realizing like why do I want to just keep getting bigger and bigger? Like at the end of the day, like the concept of cutting never made sense to me. At least for like not it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense for me to do for myself, because like why would I ever want to cut? Like I'm not gonna get fat anytime soon, right? Yeah. So, but I started to realize that like what is the physique I actually want? Well, I don't want to be like super super bulky. I mean, it's important to bulk, put some muscle on, but ideally I want to be like lean, because first of all, it's healthier than like eating 3,000, 4,000 calories every day. Like I feel sluggish. It's a waste of time. It takes up so much time, and I also just feel like shit all day. Right. Versus eating like 2,000 calories, a lot of protein, and being active, doing a bunch of things, skipping breakfast, having more time in my hands. Right. So my plan was actually to bulk this summer and start cutting around now, actually, August 1st, and then cut until October. But I ended up cutting my bulk early just because I was stagnating, and I was trying to eat 6 meals a day, and I just felt like shit all the time. And I'm like, you know, I would ideally want more muscle, but at the same time, it's like the ROI of just cutting right now feels so much more appealing. So I've been cutting for like the first time like properly, and it feels great. You know, just 2 meals a day. I pretty much just eat chicken and then rice and dal, whatever my mom makes. So that together, I've been feeling so much better, and I want to kind of maintain that until the winter, and then probably bulk again. But
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, cutting's kind of fun.
Cutting's fun.
It's different because like
fun, bro.
For me, cutting's fun. For you, probably bulking's fun.
Bulking is so fun. I mean, like I looked at photos. Like I was, like you wouldn't be able to recognize. I was really lean like last year, like October, November time. And if I look at a photo now, I 100% put on a lot of muscle. I was like, it actually genuinely looks like a bulk. Sorry, someone's calling. I don't even know.
You want to take it? I mean, take a break.
It's calm. It's fine. It actually looks like I bulked, like, which is, I'm actually not that, at one point in May, it looked like I'd gotten, like, a lot fatter. So then I'm like, but now I'm in a position where it looks like I bulked. So now, like, as I'm slowly chipping away the weight, like, I'm pretty happy, like, because I'm actually starting to see, like, if I end up getting to that same weight I was when I was leaner, I'd probably be like even leaner because I have a lot more muscle on now. Yeah, so
you're gonna look great, man. Huh? I'm so excited. You're gonna look so good.
I think I look pretty good relatively. So
yeah, this is like the first time I started training abs. Now that I'm cutting, and I'm like, fuck, I actually gotta train abs.
Oh yeah, because of cross country and like the long running, I actually realized I actually had a decent ab foundation, and then I just had to like do a little bit of like training on it, and like I actually like have like a foundation there. I just need to like shed it off. Yeah.
Dude, that's great. So I'm sure you use a lot of core then for cross country.
Yeah, you use a lot of core.
Interesting. I never thought about that.
No, because you're like running like a lot. Like your core is like being used like a lot.
It's funny because I'm so skinny, but I've never like really visibly seen my abs that well.
Oh really?
Yeah, like never.
Oh, so. I've actually been able to see them like there was a year or two period where I'd be like, are these my abs? Are these not my abs? But they definitely were just obviously a little bit of fat covering it, but they were definitely because I have a lot of loose skin, so sometimes it's hard for me to tell if it's just like flab folding in or just my abs. Because at one point it was like flab, kind of like folding in those areas, but like after one point, like I was pretty lean. So
okay, interesting. Yeah. It felt so weird. Like I just started doing abs again like 2 weeks ago, and it just feels so weird trying to do abs again because I'm like I'm not done this for 4 years, and I'm trying to figure out like how do you actually do this shit. But You know, it's fun though when you get back into it. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
more weighted crunches and leg raises and stuff.
Right.
You know, we'll see what it amounts to in a couple months. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anything else? Excited for the school year?
Yeah, I'm excited. No, nothing else.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be. I'm excited to be back in the fall, like when the weather's nice. Because for us, it's like, what is it like over there? Because for us, October, November, it's already starting to get cold.
Oh, dude. Opposite. October, November's pretty hot. October's pretty hot, relatively. But then it just freaking gets super cold in January, February. Like, it's insane. October, I remember, like, our dorm's really hot. I was still wearing shorts in October. It was, like, calm. November definitely did get cold. Yeah. Like, a little bit. Like, it was getting, like, it was, like, sweater weather in November, which is low-key great. Like, I really liked the sweater weather. December, where it was the time where we kind of maybe needed, like, a jacket. We started needing one kind of just, like, once or twice a week. Then once January came, it was puffer every single day until like March, end of March. It still snowed in April for us in Cleveland. Like
I think it did for us too. Yeah,
because it was just insane.
I know for September it's pretty nice. Like you won't have to stress about the weather, but in the mornings it can still get kind of chilly, like 50s, 60s. But like for the most part, September's great. October gets really weird.
September is great.
Yeah, I love September, bro. It's the best month of the year.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't say all that, but in terms of like that fall semester, September's amazing.
I love the start of the school year. I've always loved the start of the school year. Me too. You know,
100%.
It's such a good time.
Because like and then now in college there's gonna be like new students stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna meet so many people.
I'm gonna get to meet a lot of new people like from everywhere, which is gonna be really cool.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be exciting because you're hitting like a whole different group of people in your day-to-day life, and there's all the freshmen coming in too.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm in a frat, so it's gonna be fun introducing. Like, come to join this. Like, if I like end up getting a little like you know big little systems in front, like if that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and haze the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't happen in Case Western.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, I just got a text from someone. Okay. Someone had a card for me.
A card?
Yeah, because I've been doing research. Like, I've been working for the research department at St. Peter's, and someone just sent me like an email, like a text message, because I didn't come this week because no one said I had any work to do. Yeah. So then this person I've been working with, she was like, someone has a card for you. Like, I was like, oh shit.
Like going away card?
Maybe like just a thank you card or something.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, I think because like they actually like were able. I think my help was a little valuable to them because they were. I actually helped them catch up on work. Like,
that's good, man.
Busy work. Yeah.
It feels good if you provide at least a little bit of value. You know.
Yeah, I definitely did a little bit. Yeah. So
that's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, September's always great. October is like, it gets weird because it will jump back and forth. Like one weekend it'll be like, holy shit, winter's here, and then 3 days later it's like so hot, and then
almost like that. Yeah, I agree.
Like some days in October we'll get like 40 or 50, I think.
Yeah, it'd be weird. Mean, I feel like for 50, like because we're in Jersey, like 50 is like low-key still like short weather for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know. For me, I've always worn shorts in like 50. Once it hits 40s, then I'm done. Yeah. I can't wear.
No, I agree with that because my legs don't get as cold. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that is.
I'll definitely wear a hoodie and shorts like in like October, November time.
That's a good vibe.
That's such a vibe, dude.
Yeah.
And then when you have to wear pants, it's over. Like it's so cold. I hate that shit.
Yeah, dude. But I remember like one of the football games, like the Michigan versus Texas game. It was so cold. I'm like, holy shit! I thought the year just started. It was like the second or third football game.
Oh shit!
But then it bounced back. So.
Oh, okay, got it.
But then November, you're like, fuck. Okay, now you gotta put a jacket on. And then it's like that through February. It gets really cold for a week.
Yeah.
And then April, it's like October again. Like it's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold, and then finally like the last couple weeks of April.
Yeah, it's like the last couple weeks where you have to go back. You're going back in May, which is like insane. Like I don't know why it's like that over there.
You have like 2 weeks to enjoy in the heat.
You actually have only 2 weeks to enjoy in spring.
But those 2 weeks are amazing.
Spring semester is like horrible relatively.
Yeah.
Like if you compare spring semester and I'm saying relatively a lot, I just realized that. But if you compare spring semester and fall semester is way better in my opinion.
Because it's just so exciting. I'm so excited to move back like in 1 week.
Yeah.
See everyone again.
If there was a poll, fall semester would win out of like by a margin.
I think so. Like the summer is fun too, but the summer is just like it's slower. Yeah. You know, you're working and you're in the same.
It's still hotter in the fall too, because like you just came back from the summer and like I feel like it still feels like summer in the fall.
Yeah.
And fall semester starts in the summer too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what fall starts September 20th, right? So you're technically in this still, or September something.
Yeah, I'm gonna call fall like the day I move in.
Yeah, but like you're still in the summertime technically when you still.
I thought it's August 22nd.
Oh, it might be August 22nd. Yeah. I don't know the actual dates work, but are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm sure so.
Yeah, but
When does fall start? Official start. Oh, you're right. September 22nd. That's late, man. So it's summer till September 22nd.
That's what I'm saying. So you're still in summertime, and then you start fall September 22nd. Basically October. Okay. So October's still hot. That's why fall semester is so good. But by the time it's Halloween, it's still low-key kind of hot.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, Halloween for us was chilly, I remember.
Oh, really? But like, I know a lot of people that went to Mich for Halloween, actually.
Oh, from Cleveland?
Yeah.
It's huge. I don't know what's like at other schools, but Michigan.
I know OSU is probably huge.
Yeah. How far is Michigan from Case Western?
A few hours, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so they go all the way to Michigan for that? They probably have friends there, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's yeah, man. I mean, I feel like ever since my sophomore year of high school, like September, October have always been my favorite months of the year.
Yeah.
It's just like, winter's nice too. Winter's more like just grind season. I'm just like working all the time, and but fall term's the most fun always. Yeah. And spring's nice too, I guess.
Yeah. I low-key like college schedules more than high school. Like you had that whole month of winter break. Like after like grinding, like you have that whole month. It's so needed.
Yeah, I love that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna be doing this year? You have any plans?
This like for the end of the year.
December or anything?
I think we might go to vacation like Costa Rica. Oh, we don't know yet though.
You been Costa Rica?
No. Okay. But we're definitely gonna go somewhere. I think my sister's turning 18, so.
Ooh, nice. She's turning 18.
Yeah, she's.
I sometimes forget like she's really old.
She's like only a year younger than us, bro. Yeah. She's like only a year younger than you. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but I just turned 19, so.
That's what I'm saying. She's like only a year younger than you. Like.
When's your birthday?
Mine?
Yeah.
May 10th.
I feel bad because somehow you remember mine, man. I don't remember anybody's birthday.
Don't worry about it. I actually like people like who are really close to me know. It's just something I remember. I don't actively like practice
right?
or anything. Like if
it's better if it comes to you, right?
It just comes natural, like if you name a person, I'll probably get their birthday, if not a day off.
That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, you're just like the day before mine. Like, that was really good.
Nah, I think I mixed you and my other. There's another friend I know. I think he's born on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Cool, man. Well, anything else? Final thoughts?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is pretty cool. This whole podcast thing is pretty cool.
I appreciate it. This is the first episode of Nexus, technically. So.
Oh, pretty cool. Yeah.
Welcome to Nexus.
Wow, I feel really honored.
Yeah, man. I'll have you sign the poster.
Yeah,
we're number 116.
Yeah,
big spot.
Oh, technically, I should write number 16/1.
Why?
Like your new Nexus, like branding. You know?
Sure. I'm trying to see if you know anyone on this poster, but probably not.
Probably not.
You didn't go to Petty, you didn't go to Mish. That's like everyone on this poster.
You read your dad too.
Yeah. 6 times.
Really?
Yeah.
6 times?
I think it's been 6 times now. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like, you remember birthday dates really well. I can remember, like, every single podcast episode who it was. Like, if you give me a number from 1 to 116, I'll know who it was. This one only has 72 onwards, so.
Okay, don't look. Close your eyes.
Okay, I'm not looking.
81.
81 was, like, 4 people. Andrew Pan, Christian Manahorse, Sammy Fayed, and some other, and Ty.
73.
So 72 is Quinn. 73 was Ty Hergenreader.
What the heck? 100. Oh, you're gonna get that.
That's Kelly Copeland. The Sarah Cooper says on there. No, Kelly Copeland, right? Yeah. I gotta remove that because we gave her a pseudonym.
104. Yourself?
Yeah, I did a couple solos.
Oh. What the heck, dude?
I had no one podcast that week, so I was fucked.
Number 3.
That's Leo Feingold and Jackson Scrow.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. You're actually crazy.
It's 116 of them too, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I don't even try again. I just remember, dude. It's weird.
Crazy.
Yeah.
If you end up doing 1,000, it might get hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I could still hold on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, bro.
Yeah, sounds good. This is really cool though.
I'm glad you're good.